All right. Hello, everyone. I am with Ben, the 16th person voted out of Ascendant Season 2 Rise of Rome. Ben, would you like to say anything?
I think the biggest mistake was just made in the game by Rocky. I thought it was really dumb to get rid of your final two that you've had since round one or two to go with two people who are definitely going to take each other. So if he can win the competition, good for him, but he's not been great at competition. So I feel dumb and upset because I aligned myself with somebody who really just at the end of the day probably would had an alliance with Eddie and who was looking out for himself over the team. All he had to do was vote with me. It would have been a tie. He would have still gone to the final three, and it would have been a showdown between me and Patrick. Just at least give me a chance to try and stay in the game. But he didn't even give me that. And so yeah, I regret not voting out Rocky with Devin and Patrick, and that's now my biggest mistake of the game because I probably could have beat Devin and Patrick in the challenges, and they were nice people who didn't, go around telling everybody everything. So I'm a little salty because you align yourself with somebody, but then they keep. It's almost like a mini betrayal of trust when they keep telling everyone else everything you're saying. There's got to be some things kept secret, but not with him. Anyway, not my problem.
So, to start this off, what could you have done different with your gameplay? I know you kind of touched it up a bit, but
I probably should have aligned with in fact, the first thing I should have done differently is just voted out Rocky back in round 4 when Billy got voted out. I didn't have to do that, and it was because of me he stayed. He was willing to give up. He's like, it's me, I guess I'll go. And I was like, no, you have to fight to stay, and I got JG and Shawnee to vote with us. So probably just should have voted his ass out then. Second mistake was giving Rocky the nullifier back. Thought it would build trust, but it only went so far, and he immediately told Eddie and everyone else knew. And what's the point of having a secret power if it's not a secret? And then my third and final fatal mistake was voting out Devin. Huge mistake, and that's why I'm here tonight.
so I know you kind of touched upon it as well. Who do you feel most betrayed by and why?
I feel most betrayed by Rocky right now because we had a final two. Since the round where I saved him in the Billy vote, and all he had to do was vote Patrick out, make it be a tie between me and Patrick, give us a chance to fight it out. I don't know why he's so worried about me in the end. He's not even in the end yet, so it's really dumb. So yeah, and I feel betrayed because I've saved him multiple times now. I could have easily jumped on team JG, Austin, and Devin and voted out Eddie, voted out Rocky, voted out Emily. I could have done that, but I didn't. I stayed loyal to Rocky. And that was my biggest downfall because at the end of the day, he didn't care about that loyalty.
So, I know this is your first game, but since you didn't know the format of Ascendance, how did your strategy change round by round in this game?
My strategy was to just try as possible, even though that apparently gave me a target. I didn't trust anybody, especially because there were already so many established relationships between people. And as much as you say, oh, I'm not working with you, oh, I'm not going to vote out JG, it's like, yeah, you're fucking working together. So my strategy was just trying to win as much as possible. So I wasn't even an option. And then building alliances, I had a few alliances in there. And at one point, I had 2 final threes, and I chose the wrong final 3 to go with. And yeah, it was just like kind of trying to build relationships and be in the majority and not just do the easy thing. But people do the easy thing all the time.
So, in your opinion, who is playing the best game right now?
Eddie is hands down playing the best game right now by far. He has been a key part of every vote. He hasn't pissed anyone off. Like the people he did piss off, Austin, JG, they seem to respect his gameplay. He hasn't betrayed anybody really. He's gone against the people he's gone against, but he hasn't betrayed anybody. And then he just won 3 to 4 challenges in a row right now. So when he needed to win, he won. He deserves to win.
So, out of the final 3, Rocky, Eddie, and Patrick, who do you hope goes home next?
Rocky. I want him to see what a mistake he made. If I was there, I wasn't trying to say like I was carrying him. I think he interpreted it that way. If I was there, he would have had a 2 to 3 shot of going to the end. Now he has to rely only on himself. I don't understand how hard that is to comprehend. And I feel like it's really dumb to not give yourself a 2 to 3 chance over a 1 to 3 chance. I honestly think he still had a good shot against me at the end. I think that was a bullshit excuse. I think he and Eddie have a final 2, and he thinks Eddie's going to honor it, but Eddie will not.
So, you also touched up on this. Who are you rooting for to win Ascendant Season 2?
I'm rooting for Eddie or Patrick. You know what? Eddie's playing the best game and he deserves a win, but Patrick hasn't pissed anybody off. He's done the perfect floater game, and I do feel bad because I did go against him, and we did have like a solid alliance for a while. But if I had to pick one person, I would vote for Eddie to win.
All right. Sorry, Nicole. I was reading something. Before I start the recording, do you have any last minute words, things you'd like to say?
You can't live in regret in this game.
Phone disconnected.
What the hell?
I'm just gonna mute Nicole. I don't think she realizes she's. Oh.
Is Darth Vader trying to kill me? What the hell?
Okay, but yeah, sorry.
Where was I? Oh, you can't have regrets in this game because you can't change the past. I just wish that I had trusted my gut from the beginning, which told me Rocky was bad for my game. And I knew this when he started telling everybody everything. He couldn't keep his mouth shut. And I should have just gone with the people, Devin and Patrick, who were more genuine with me and played a more similar game to me, and who weren't in everybody's business. So my final thoughts are just everything's a learning experience, and you gotta Nicole is loud, and it's been real.
Am I on mute? Mute. Every time I push mute, you guys say I'm talking, and every time I try to talk not on mute, you guys don't answer me.
You're ruining my exit interview.
I'm about to make it wonderful, though. I have to. Damn it.
Okay.
Sounds like you can hear me. Okay. At Final 6, we had a very long talk in your confessional about how you needed to cut Rocky, but Rocky would be very, very angry at you. And you proceeded to say you can't cut him at 5, but you could cut him at 4. And we discussed how you would not have a shield anymore. And I was very confused about if he was going to be mad at 5, why wouldn't he be mad at 4? How do you feel about that now? I'm gonna let that open-ended discuss. What changed your mind?
feel
I'm gonna cut him at 4.
I you know that it depends on who wins. I think it all depended on if Eddie was still around. I thought it would be me, Rocky, Devin, and Patrick, and at the end, and since I had a 3-person alliance with them, it would be easier for them to vote him out. But I don't like. We don't have to. Let's not talk about what if scenarios, because this is what happened right now, and I'm not like super mad
not saying
at
what
Rocky.
if,
I just think
figure out your thought process. If you had Devin and Patrick on your side and you knew neither one of them had a relationship with Rocky, and you knew Rocky and Eddie were your biggest competition, okay, you got my line.
Yeah, no, it would have been really smart for me to cut Rocky at Final 4, but the cards weren't in my favor. If that was the case, I would feel really bad doing it, because I just don't want to. I'm not the type of person to betray someone like that. I felt really bad about lying to Devin and Patrick, and since I had been with Rocky the longest, I would have felt super bad about it. But it would have been best for my game to cut him, and I don't know. I guess since I'm not in the situation, I can't think about it. But the reason I think what Rocky did though was stupid is because Eddie told me he's taking Patrick to the end, unless he's lying to me. But that would be dumb of either Eddie or Patrick to take each other. I mean, Eddie or Rocky, if they took each other, that'd be stupid. So it's like, and Patrick, I feel like never really wanted to take Rocky, so he would probably take Eddie. So that means Rocky only has to win to be able to go. And I was saying, if it was down to us in the final 3 with Eddie, I would have taken him, or like I just think in the situation we were in, he made the wrong decision for himself. But I guess we'll see. He might, if he wins or makes it, then good for him.
Okay, last question. You've found hidden immunity idols after lots and lots of searching. You've won immunities when you really needed to win them. You've lost key tribal challenges and emperor challenges, and now you've been voted out. You've done almost everything you can do in an org. Was it what Emily promised you it would be? And will we be seeing you in another org?
It was. When you sum it up like that, it puts it all in perspective. It was super fun. I got to find a shield. I got to play a shield on myself, even though no one voted for me. I got to blindside, being part of blindsides. Got to be part of like many alliances. I got to win, lose. So yeah, it was super fun. I would do it again for sure. Now I know that people, you got to play for yourself, and you can't, no matter, you have to be willing to cut people. I know I came in here saying I would cut people, and you can't play with fear of who's going to yell at you or like blow up, because that's just going to make you be out at Final 4. And it was a good time. So thank you.
Glad you played. Welcome to the Ascendants family, and congratulations on 4th. It's great for your first org.
Thank you. So is there a jury?
We will answer all those questions shortly when we post the elimination video. We inform the final 3 on what the final challenge would be. So you can watch that and find out what's going on. And then I don't know if Matthew's up. We do have a group we'll add you to grab some promo stuff. So I'll add you to that and call you into that in a few minutes if Matthew's not up. So look for a call from us in a few minutes, and then we are free except We will probably go live on Thursday and Sunday. So if you want to join us on the Facebook page, you can watch and see who's the next one out.
Rocky.
Oh, I love it. All right. Talk to you soon.
Let's stop the recording.
Bye.